It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Evening, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Despite a loss last week to Whitewater, UW lacrosse football in a nice spot early in the season. 5-1 thanks to some stellar play at quarterback from Tarek Yagi. Today, though, a road trip without Yagi. That spells trouble. Out with a shoulder strain, Ben Shramsky gets a start at quarterback. Eagles get great field position for their second drive of the game. Shramsky, Joel Oxton, corner of the end zone, 7-0. Everything's fine. The offense goes cold, though. They punt on their next 4 possessions. Meanwhile, Eau Claire heating up. Little QB sneak touchdown. Blue Goals up 17-7. Eagles get back into gear. Shramsky on the option, 11 yards. He's got it. 17-14 game. UWL unable to get a big play late. Missed a field goal on the following drive. Then 4th and 2 from the 3. Does he get it? Shramsky stopped short by an inch. I mean, an inch right there. Final chance. Ryan Ames, the play of the game, picks it off. That seals it. Nice catch, 20-14. Here's Mike Schmidt.
We just didn't come out and execute the way we have. And I don't know that that's prepared or that we had a hangover or laid an egg. We just got outplayed. That falls on the coaches. That falls on me. I got to learn from this one because this one stings, but we'll come back. It doesn't invalidate anything we've done to this point. It doesn't erase a win. It doesn't erase what we've done in recruiting and with our culture. It doesn't erase that. We just got beat on this day, and we got to move forward now.
On to the next one. Winona State taking care of Wayne State. Crazy statistical day for quarterback Jack Nelson. 362 through the air, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He also ran for a score. That's a full day. Winona improves to 6-2. Welcome back. The prep playoffs. Busy with local teams chasing that spotlight of state today. I'm glad I'm not a goalie tonight. Onalaska River Falls Division II regional final. Just a minute and a half in. Onalaska's Carson Schultz sends in a pass, comes right back to him. Little one-timer. That is safe. No score early, still scoreless. 39th minute, Sam Nayak right at the goalie. Nice save, rebounder Darius Namaz. Hilltoppers 1-0 lead at half, and they take it in OT 2-1 to stay alive in D2. Coulee Christian fresh off their first WIAA playoff win in school history, 2-3 matchup with Arcadia. Second half, Arcadia on the attack, Jorge Santillan. Back of the net, 2-0. Later in the half, Jordan Wilkins, corner. That works. Coulee Christian back within 1 minute later, Arcadia on the corner. Luis Zaroga. Arcadia 3-1, 4-1 Arcadia, a little mini upset for the regional title. Also Division 4, Prairie du Chien, the dark horse out of Kenosha coming over. St. Joe's, first half, St. Joe's on the attack. Nice work, Wesley Schwager swats it away. We remain scoreless. No score, Chaz Sagadol, back of the net from a mile away. 1-0 PDC, time winding down to the game. St. Joe's a couple chances here. Time's gonna run out. 1-0, PDC is a regional champ. A look at volleyball, West Salem, Aquinas, Bangor, Cashton, Seneca, all 1 seeds, all home favorites tonight. Is there room for a little upset anywhere out there from another local squad? Division 2, West Salem, Neillsville's in from out of town. Panthers set the tone, game 1. Abby Niermeyer from the outside. Then later, Maggie Latos. Nice touch here from Latos. She had 17 assists, 6 blocks. Back to Niermeyer. Finds a spot right down the line. West Salem moving on easy in 3. Aquinas, runner-up in the Coulee. Westby coming over. Game 2, Shayna Nicolati. Big blast from the center, 25-20 there in game 1. More Aquinas, game 3. Megan Mazzola. That's down for an ace. Then back to Nicolati. Match point. No problem. Courtney Conway, 11 kills. It's an Aquinas sweep. Division 4, Bangor's won 6 straight matches. Alma-Pepin, a 3 seed. Let's jump ahead to game 3. Alma-Pepin, Macy Luff serving up the ace. Eagles up too early. Back comes Bangor. Emma Whitmershouse, the kill. Cardinals down by 1. And then more Bangor late. Michaela Jepson, ACE ace. They take the 1-point lead and the game 3-0 It's a Bangor sweep. Cashton, Royall, Scenic Bluffs showdown round 3. They split in the regular season. Game 3, Cashton's Emily Schalbach gets the kill. Eagles down 7. Later, Royall, a little comeback here. 24-21, Royall leads after this point. And now it's time for the Panthers. Mackenzie Baseman, their star. The kill up the line. They take game 3. A 5-set thriller tonight. Cashton takes it on their home floor. Another 1-2 regional matchup. Kickapoo at Seneca first set. Sylvia Peterson. Give Peterson the kill. Kickapoo up 5-4 early despite the hustle. It's all Seneca though from here. Olivia Salinas drops it in for the ace. Seneca on top by 3. More Seneca. Michelle Clark an ace. Seneca, game 1, 25-16. They're bringing home a regional title, 3-0 over Kickapoo. And the wait is over for state. It's already done in cross country. Mason Galander on her way back for Holman, and a pair of Central Red Raiders will join her too. More on Division I in a moment. Division II, Black River Falls. Nacusa's Miguel Matisse in first. Ramon Romero, Arcadia's star, running right behind him in second, 16:55. Hayden Fredrickson sets the pace for Westby. Fredrickson's third. Fourth place, Bailey Nelson of Viroqua, 17:24. That's key. The Blackhawks take sectionals ahead of Sparta.
Well, as you see, we got moved to D2, so I'm hoping to do a lot better because I got better competition, better runners, and I'm hoping to improve at state.
Division II girls, GET sophomore sensation Dana Fayen all alone again in front, 34 seconds ahead of the pack. Taylor Winterton of Sparta's third. Jillian Weston's fine career continues for Viroqua. She's right here in fourth. Elena Schmidt of Westby, 2012. That's good for fifth. The Dells is first. Westby edges Viroqua for second.
I have big goals this season. Of course, I had an awesome freshman year. I'm just looking forward to the opportunity to run at the state meet. It's been an awesome experience the last couple times I've done it. So to have the opportunity to run there, I want to just run my hardest and definitely be a top contender at the state level.
Division III locals here in Arcadia. Boys race, Luther sophomore David Vanucci, the Knights prodigy, living up to the hype, sectional champ, 16:34. Seconds later, Jeremiah DeGroot of Aquinas. He's across. Sam Larson of Luther right there in third. Girls race, Melrose Minduro owns the top 2 spots. Carrie Paff, sectional champ, 20:46. Her running mate, Sydney Becker, give her a time of 21:07. Aquinas sweeps the sectional. Luther boys and the Melman girls are second.
It's awesome. We've come so far this year, and everybody's just been improving and improving, so it's going to be great.
It's amazing. We've put in work since June 20th. We've had our top 7 there running, and it's really showed and paid off.
Let's circle back to Division I, Chippewa Falls. Great day, Central boys, second place. Sam Pinkowski wins the sectional. Everybody going to state. The Central girls, third as a team. They send Sarah Brecky and Alex Bruley. Mason Clander at home in fourth overall. She's back. Up next, the Viterbo volleyball win streak. Is it 10, 20, 30? I don't know. The answer's next. Welcome back, Viterbo volleyball winners of 26 straight matches entering play today. Ryan DeLong's club undefeated at home, 10-0 in conference play. How's 30-2 sound? V-Hawks can get there with a win over Dickinson State. Game 1, V-Hawks rolling. Amelia Gran sets up Natalie Guy-Dill. There's a blast. Later on this time, Sierra Scow from the outside, one of her 11 kills. Then back to Guy-Dill. No answer from the middle for her tonight. Team high 13 kills. It's a sweep, another perfect weekend for Viterbo volleyball. And we're kicking UWL first place, Whitewater. Late first half, Warhawks already up by 1. Brianna Reed, the moves are on, the blast is good, 2-0. Eagles had their chances though. Check out this one, denied. Jenny Novak there in net. And later in the half, Marguerite Herring, some room to the left, just wide. 2-0, the Eagles fall back to 3-2. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. Time for your play of the night. Prairie du Chien Soccer, Chaz Sagadol puts PDC where they have never gone before. Regional champs. He can throw it a little on the mound too. Have a great night, everybody.